Hi everyone, welcome to India Uncharted.
Yeah, welcome back. This is Jayanta.
And I'm Kaushik, and as you know, on this channel, we talk about the Indian history, mythologies, spirituality, and culture related topics.
Right, and today we'll talk about a special topics. Many of you have told us we have got a lot of feedback from the viewers that what is known as feeling sad and feeling sense of there is no purpose, and what we are talking about is depression.
Yes, and it is a topic that everyone is talking about and something that is bothering everyone. Starting from the baby boomers to the millennials and Gen Z, everyone is going through this. In fact, even the World Health Organization is talking about how this has become a huge problem in the world. Everyone is feeling sad and everyone is going through depression.
Exactly, and it is just not, and you don't feel like doing anything. You feel everything is against you, and just one bad day or something like that, the sadness and the emptiness, it lingers. You do not come out of this vicious cycle, and that other people feel like you are showing an attitude, but actually your inside the things are coming that you don't give any interest in anything. Either you sit and just do nothing, or you sleep too much, or you eat too much. Other people interpret that this guy is something, or this person is having some issue, and they are interpreting as attitude, not knowing that it is actually you're going through a depression.
Yes, Janto, you're right. Even the big stars go through this. I don't know if you've heard of Shah Rukh Khan, who is one of the most
Yes.
famous Bollywood actors. He also talked about it when he got hurt. He started feeling very depressed, and his movies were not doing well. And in fact, another example is the singer Sia, that you might have already heard, who sang the song Chandelier. She has also talked about feeling depressed during her career.
So this might be a problem of many of us and many of you or the viewers. And you are really feeling bad or sad. We are not professional medical doctors. We tell you go ahead with the medical help and all. But here we are discussing about something. It is an age-old traditional thing that has been utilized in India, and it has worked. It is not only today's problem. The problem was there in the past. How they have dealt, we'll discuss about that.
No, you're right, Janta. And in fact, we actually, both of us, we found this interesting book called Bhagavad Gita. And it has some very interesting insights. And in fact, we are going to talk about one of those insights that has a very good idea of how you can control this type of feeling or of depression.
Yes, there was a discussion between Arjuna and Krishna. Arjuna was going through very hard time. Then Krishna said, you can elevate yourself by yourself, or you can bring yourself down, because yourself is your best friend, and at the same time it is your worst enemy.
So let's break that into simple words. In fact, it talks about the power of the mind. Your mind has the power to make you feel good or make you feel bad. You can feel better or worse depending upon how you are operating your mind.
Yes, how many times you have the bad thought going in your mind on and thoughts saying that thinking that I am a failure, I'm not able to do, I'm not worth in the society. That goes on in the mind in a vicious cycle.
Yes, you're right. So start with elevating with yourself. And how does that look in real life? You can do mindfulness and meditation. Those things are hopefully going to calm your mind down. And there are three other things that you can keep in mind. The first thing is becoming aware of your feelings.
Yes.
That's very important. The second thing that you can do is try and do things that you really enjoy, that gives you a sense of purpose, a sense of accomplishment. And then finally, making sure that you connect with the people who can support you. People who really enjoy supporting you, these are the genuine connections that you have.
Right. Do not get carried away with your feelings, and do not degrade yourself. Now, how to stop doing that one? You be kinder to yourself, and what you can, don't be critical. I'm not able to achieve things and all, and lofty goals and all. Instead of that, you set up small achievable goals which you can achieve and accomplish, and then celebrate. Yes, I have done something.
Then the next thing is try to be friend with yourself. Now the question is, how do you become friends with yourself? In order to do that, the first thing you have to do is to train your mind. Focus on all the small things. Make sure that you are grateful for what you have, even if they are very small. The second is develop good habits in such a way that you're able to control your emotions and take care of your stress. And then finally, make sure that you're not putting too much pressure on yourself so that you don't feel overwhelmed.
And yes, yourself can be your worst enemy as well. Now, how you can be your worst enemy? Now, you see, you have to recognize when these feelings of hopelessness and despair come to your mind, and keep on harping on those things yourself. And so that one, you have to recognize how it is coming and those thoughts. And you need to control those thoughts because it is entirely on you. Otherwise, your mind is like a wild horse, it will be carrying over you and you will be in the cycle of the hopelessness.
Yes, and it's actually interesting to think about how these things connect with even some of the celebrities and what they have gone through. For example, Shah Rukh Khan, who is considered to be the king of Bollywood, as you went through a huge depressive phase because of his shoulder injury, because of the way he was hurt during one of his shoots and all that. But I think what he was able to do is by regularly exercising and making sure that through the power of different activities that he engaged himself in, he was able to elevate himself to a point where he forgot about his depression. The second thing I believe he also did was that he acknowledged his true feelings. He said it is okay to be not okay. And through that process, what he was able to accomplish was he did not degrade himself and he didn't go through these feelings of despair and self criticism, which was so very important in his being able to get out of that whole depressive thing.
Okay, you mentioned about Bollywood king Shah Rukh Khan. I'll tell something about in the Western world. Everybody knows about Shah, the songwriter. She was thoroughly depressed. If many of you know, she never showed her eyes. In fact, she will put her hair up to this. She doesn't want to show her face. She is a wonderful creator. Like many of you, Diamond in the Sky, she wrote the song and she let Rihanna sing it because she doesn't want to come. Later on, she also recorded for herself. That was in 2011. And you won't believe there is a line. That second line, it says, I chose to be happy. He was still very depressed. Although she's telling all these things. So you need a strong mind to get out of that one. You can see these are accomplished, well-recognized world artists, but they are going through the depression. And how they have come up with different activities. And that's remarkable. Like the Shah Rukh Khan, Shia, and all the Western people. There are a lot of examples. And in 2014, Shia came up with another album, Chandelier, where she sang herself. So she came out of this. She accepted to accept herself and come out and sing, knowing that this was my thoughts that was pulling me down. I was hiding my face. At least now she's out of that.
So that actually has helped with her success.
Yes.
Which is great. Yeah, so in other words, what we are seeing here is even these celebrities, even though they might not have been following everything that we have talked in the past about Bhagavad Gita's teaching, but it is very clear that it resonates with those teachings, right? So they're taking steps where they are able to control their mind and turn their mind into their friend.
Now coming back from Bollywood and Hollywood to commoners, like people like you, me and all. Now think about this, how we can use the knowledge that we see in these people, this big celebrity. Suppose you are doing a lot of online social media and you are comparing yourself. I am not achieving things, I am not doing the things. You become into the cycle of self-pity So what we are suggesting, what is our recommendation or our suggestion to you all is that don't compare yourself. You do the things that you are trying to do, and not just what others have done or others have achieved. Instead of that, you do your thing, small part, whatever you want to do that one. And in that way, a lot of stress will be gone. See that you are feeling better that way. And if you are feeling lonely or you have some depressive phase, talk it out.
Talk with the people that you are connected with.
Absolutely. You don't have to write on social media or anything, I'm depressed, or changing your logos and all, but you talk, genuine concern.
Yes, and this whole thing about the connections, it is very important, Janta. So you are absolutely right. I think it is very important for people to leverage the connections that they have. That also helps them keeping their mind away. Now, one thing you have to remember, there is no easy solution to all of this, right? So depression is a stage that everyone goes through, and it is very difficult to come out of that. But hopefully, everything that we have talked about so far, where we have discussed how you can control your own mind, acknowledge all those feelings, take steps, do activities in such a way that you are able to take care of all the stress and emotions. Hopefully, it is going to help you in getting out of this state. So that's where I want to end by saying that it is not going to be a very easy solution, but if you keep at it, if you keep going at it, you will definitely succeed.
Yes, you are right, Kaushik. There is no instant solution. Bhagavad Gita gives us a way to think about our mind, how to control our intellect and beyond.
Thanks, Janto, and you're absolutely right. I hope today's topic provided you with some interesting insights related to your mind and how you can leverage your mind to make sure that you are able to come out of this depressive phase and other issues and anxieties that you might have. If you enjoyed our conversation, please go ahead and like our video. Also provide any comments that you might have because of experiences that you have gone through. And we will continue to bring you similar videos in the future as well. Thanks for watching. All the
Thank you.
best.